What if I told you there's a simple piece of equipment that can literally rebuild your entire lower body while you do something as basic as walking? What if I told you that Navy SEALs, elite athletes, and physical therapists all use this exact method to create legs that look like they're carved from stone and can perform like a machine? And what if I told you that you can get these same results in just 20 minutes, 3 times a week, without ever stepping foot in a gym? You're probably thinking this sounds too good to be true. I thought the same thing until I discovered what happens to your body when you add just 15 pounds to your torso and start walking. The transformation isn't just physical, it's neurological, metabolic, and structural. Your glutes literally wake up from years of dormancy. Your legs develop the kind of functional strength that makes everyday activities feel effortless. And your body starts burning fat like a furnace, even hours after you've finished walking. This isn't some fitness fad or trendy workout routine. This is weighted vest walking, and it's about to completely change everything you think you know about building powerful, resilient legs. The military has used this method for decades to build soldiers who can carry heavy loads for miles without breaking down. Elite athletes use it to develop the kind of lower body power that separates champions from everyone else. And now I'm going to show you exactly why this might be the most effective lower body transformation tool you've never heard of. The first thing that changes, your glutes get a serious wake-up call. When you add weight to your torso, your glutes have to work overtime to stabilize your pelvis and drive you forward. That extra 10, 20, or 30 pounds doesn't just make walking harder, it forces your glute max to fire with every single step like never before. Your body has to fight against gravity pulling that weight down, and your glutes become the primary engine driving you forward. But here's what makes this so effective. The weight is distributed across your torso, not in your hands like with dumbbells. This means your glutes can't rely on your arms or upper body to help with momentum. They have to do all the work. After just a few weeks of weighted vest walking, you'll notice your glutes becoming rounder, firmer, and more powerful. That pancake butt that comes from sitting all day, it starts to disappear as your glutes remember how to do their job properly. Now let's talk about what happens to your quads. Weighted vest walking turns every step into a mini resistance exercise. Your quadriceps have to work against that extra weight with every stride, especially when you're walking uphill or on uneven terrain. The constant resistance creates what we call time under tension, which is one of the most effective ways to build lean muscle mass. Your vastus lateralis, vastus medialis, vastus intermedius, and rectus femoris all have to coordinate to handle the increased load. This isn't just about building bigger quads, though. The constant resistance training improves your muscular endurance, which means your legs won't fatigue as quickly during other activities. Climbing stairs becomes effortless, hiking feels easier, and that burn you used to feel in your thighs during long walks starts to disappear. But here's where weighted vest walking gets really interesting. It completely transforms your calves and lower legs. With that extra weight pulling you down, your calf muscles have to work much harder to push off with each step. Your gastrocnemius and soleus muscles are constantly fighting against gravity, creating incredible definition and strength in your lower legs. The weight also forces you to land more deliberately with each step. No more lazy heel strikes or sloppy foot placement. Your calves have to absorb and redirect that extra force with every landing, which builds incredible spring and power in your lower legs. You'll start to notice your calves becoming more defined, your ankles getting stronger, and your overall lower leg power improving dramatically. And speaking of power, weighted vest walking does something amazing for your hamstrings that most people never consider. When you're carrying extra weight on your torso, your hamstrings have to work much harder during the swing phase of your gait. They're responsible for decelerating your leg at the end of each stride and preparing for the next step. With a weighted vest, this deceleration becomes a serious strength-building exercise. Strong hamstrings aren't just about aesthetics. They're crucial for protecting your knees and preventing injuries. Many people have weak hamstrings compared to their quads, which creates muscle imbalances that can lead to knee pain and injuries. Weighted vest walking naturally strengthens your hamstrings while you walk, helping to restore that crucial balance between the front and back of your thighs. Now, before I reveal the most surprising benefit that nobody talks about, I want to share something important with you. Weighted vest walking is incredibly effective, but it's just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to healing and strengthening your body. If you're dealing with chronic pain, muscle imbalances, or just want to build a bulletproof body that moves and feels amazing, I've created a comprehensive ebook that teaches you exactly how to heal your body through targeted stretching and strategic workouts. This isn't just another generic fitness guide. It's a complete system based on years of helping people overcome pain, restore mobility, and build functional strength. The ebook covers everything from releasing tight hip flexors and strengthening weak glutes to fixing forward head posture and eliminating lower back pain. You'll get step-by-step stretching routines, targeted workout plans, and the exact strategies people have used to transform their bodies from the inside out. The link is in the description below, and trust me, it pairs perfectly with what you're about to learn about weighted vest walking. But let's get back to that surprising benefit I mentioned. Weighted vest walking completely rewires your posture and spinal alignment. When you're carrying weight on your torso, your core has to engage to keep you upright and stable. This isn't just your abs, we're talking about your entire core system, your diaphragm, pelvic floor, transverse abdominis, and all the deep stabilizing muscles along your spine. The beautiful thing is, this happens automatically. You don't have to think about engaging your core, the weight forces it to happen. Over time, this constant core engagement while walking teaches your body to maintain better posture even when you're not wearing the vest. Your spine learns to stack properly, your shoulders naturally pull back, and that forward head posture that comes from staring at screens all day starts to correct itself. Here's something that will blow your mind about weighted vest walking. It's one of the best exercises for building bone density in your lower body. The added weight creates what's called mechanical loading on your bones. Your femur, tibia, fibula, and all the bones in your feet have to adapt to handle the extra stress by becoming denser and stronger. This is especially important as we age, when bone density naturally starts to decline. Weight-bearing exercises like weighted vest walking send signals to your bones to stay strong and resilient. It's like a natural insurance policy against fractures and osteoporosis later in life. And unlike high-impact activities that can be hard on your joints, weighted vest walking provides that bone-building stimulus in a gentler, more sustainable way. But let's talk about what might be the most impressive benefit of all, the cardiovascular and metabolic effects. When you're carrying extra weight, your heart has to work harder to pump blood to all those working muscles. Your cardiovascular system adapts by becoming more efficient and powerful. But here's the kicker. Weighted vest walking can burn up to 50% more calories than regular walking at the same pace. That extra weight doesn't just make your muscles work harder, it makes your entire metabolic system kick into high gear. Your body has to fuel all that extra muscle activation, stabilization, and movement. The result is a massive increase in calorie burn that continues even after you've taken the vest off. It's like turning a leisurely walk into a serious fat-burning session without feeling like you're doing high-intensity exercise. Now let's address some common mistakes that can limit your results or even cause problems. First mistake, starting too heavy too soon. I see people jumping straight into 40 or 50-pound vests thinking more weight equals better results. This is a recipe for injury and burnout. Start with just 5 to 10% of your body weight and gradually increase over several weeks. Second mistake, poor vest fit. A loose or poorly fitted vest will bounce around, throw off your balance, and create hot spots and chafing. The vest should fit snugly against your torso without restricting your breathing or movement. Invest in a quality vest with proper padding and adjustable straps. Third mistake, ignoring your form. Just because you're wearing extra weight doesn't mean you can let your walking mechanics fall apart. Maintain good posture, land with your feet under your center of gravity, and keep your strides natural. Don't lean forward or backward to compensate for the weight. Fourth mistake, doing too much too soon. Weighted vest walking is more demanding than regular walking, even if it doesn't feel like it at first. Start with shorter distances and gradually build up your endurance. Your joints, tendons, and ligaments need time to adapt to the extra stress. And here's a mistake that applies to your entire fitness journey: trying to fix everything with exercise alone. Your body is an interconnected system, and sometimes pain, stiffness, or poor performance isn't just about being weak or out of shape. Sometimes it's about mobility restrictions, muscle imbalances, or movement dysfunctions that need to be addressed with targeted stretching and corrective exercises. So how should you start incorporating weighted vest walking into your routine? If you're a beginner, start with a vest that's about 5 to 10% of your body weight. For most people, that's somewhere between 10 to 20 pounds. Begin with just 10 to 15 minutes of walking on flat terrain, 2 to 3 times per week. Focus on maintaining good form and getting used to the feeling of the extra weight. As you get comfortable, gradually increase either the duration, the weight, or the difficulty of your terrain. You might add 5 minutes to your walks each week, or increase the vest weight by 2 to 5 pounds every couple of weeks. Once you're comfortable with 30 to 45 minutes of weighted vest walking, you can start incorporating hills, stairs, or uneven terrain for an extra challenge. For intermediate and advanced individuals, weighted vest walking becomes incredibly versatile. You can use it for steady-state cardio, interval training, or even as active recovery between strength training sessions. Try walking with the vest for 5 to 10 minutes as a warm-up before your lower body workouts, or use it for longer endurance sessions on your cardio days. One of my favorite advanced techniques is weighted vest hiking. Find some local trails and explore nature while getting an incredible workout. The uneven terrain, elevation changes, and natural obstacles turn weighted vest walking into a full-body adventure that builds functional strength and endurance. The key with weighted vest walking, like any effective exercise, is consistency and progression. Even just 20 minutes of weighted vest walking 3 times per week will start creating noticeable changes in your lower body strength, endurance, and appearance. Your glutes will become more powerful, your quads will develop better definition and endurance, your calves will get stronger and more defined, and your overall lower body function will improve dramatically. But remember, this is just one tool in your fitness toolkit. True body transformation and healing comes from addressing the whole picture, building strength, improving mobility, correcting imbalances, and developing better movement patterns. That's exactly what my ebook teaches you how to do. It's the missing piece that ties everything together and helps you build a body that not only performs well, but feels incredible every single day. So strap on that weighted vest, start walking, and watch your lower body transform in ways you never thought possible. Your future self will thank you for taking this step toward a stronger, more resilient body. And don't forget to check out my comprehensive guide in the description below. It's the roadmap to building the body you've always wanted while eliminating pain and moving like the athlete you were meant to be.